Hello and welcome. My name's Henry. I'm a professional horn player and I'll be taking you through my 30-minute warm-up today. Sometimes you don't have the full 45-hour to do a super intense warm-up, and so on days like today, you just do what you can. So we're going to start off as I always do with my stamp exercises. These we're focusing on really smooth slurs. One thing I think of when I'm doing my slurs is I switch to the fingering of the next note at the last possible second. That's a tip for smooth playing. Yeah, that really helps for playing smoothly. So in slow-mo, it's like you're almost bending the notes. Like that. Almost there. Cool. I like scales. I do like scales, and I like to see how fast I can play through all my major scales sometimes. And so we're going to do a speed run right now. I'm going to set a little timer, and we're going to see how quick I can do my scales. Because I didn't always practice my scales. And, yo, what's going on, that guy? We're doing a scale speed run here, okay? We're going to see how fast I can play all my major scales. Can I play Seven Nation Army? I can. I can do that next. All right, here we're doing a scale speed run. All right, here we go. Major scales. Whoops. Let's see how fast I can do it. I think the record is 33 seconds. My record is 33 seconds. Hello, welcome everyone. All right, here we go. Major scales. I'm going to go starting on F. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, brutal. I messed up that last one. 37 seconds. Oof. I've done better. Hello, welcome everyone. Yeah, that was my major scales speed run. 1 octave. What about 2 octave? I could do a 2 octave major scale speed run. Oh, that'll be kind of tough. What's the best starting note for that? Probably Seven Nation Army. All right, I'll give you just the Seven Nation Army. Wait. Dude, way to go, man. Nice. Yeah. Cool. All right, carrying on with the warm-up. We've got... How long does it take to do my usual articulation exercises on the scale? Let's see how long this takes. Halfway. All right, 1 minute 21. Thank you. It's the Everglades. I went on a boat tour in Miami, and it's my Everglades hat. It was a airboat, pretty cool, alligators and such. Thanks, sir. Yeah, as this is a French horn, that was my scale. Usual scale exercises done as fast and probably not as accurately as I normally do. So I guess it can take like under 90 seconds to do your scales. Hello. It's definitely worth doing them with quality. Doesn't take much longer. So we'll revisit the scales, but I want to do a little bit of harmonic exercises, so stuff on the same fingerings. Hey, Sammy. Thanks, Jeff. Thanks for subscribing. Okay. Yeah, I've been wondering how long it takes me to do all my usual things on horn, like oil my valves or grease my slides. It takes me 12 minutes to grease my slides on my horn, which kind of explains why I never did it as a youngin', and also kind of now. Oiling your valves doesn't take that long. All right, let's see how long it takes to do that exercise in all keys. Seconds. All right. Yeah, so I'm doing my 30-minute horn warm-up, and I'm just trying to time out how long it takes to do all these different exercises. I like doing this chromatic exercise lately. It's important to do your major scales, somewhat your minor, but I almost never practice my minor scales. But I do chromatic scales a lot now. I guess, how many notes in a chromatic scale? 12. And doing them in different patterns. All right. So the French horn is like, you can play 3 or 4 octaves, and probably change. So here's like the entire range of the horn. We spend most of our time in the middle register. Hey, Alpay, welcome. But when you warm up, you kind of have to warm up all registers, even if what you're playing for the day doesn't include stuff in the high register. You'll eventually need to play high, like on some John Williams things. So I'm playing 5 ballet concerts this week, and most of it's middle register or low. And so because of that, I'll need to warm up that stuff. It's important, but it's important that when I'm not playing all of that, when I'm not playing at work, I do practice a lot of high stuff so it doesn't wither. Let's do some arpeggios. Let's see how long it takes me to do 2-octave arpeggios. Wait, that was a 3-octave arpeggio. Never mind. Seconds to do arpeggios. Can I do 3-octave arpeggios in all 12 keys? No. I could in theory, but I don't want to. So we've done scales, we've done smooth slurs, we've done harmonic exercises. We haven't done any articulation. So we got to warm up the coordination between our air, our tongue, and our lips. So one of my favorite exercises is this. Let's see how long it takes me to do that in all keys in the middle register. Oops. Minute, 6 seconds. Does a person feel breathless when playing a French horn as a beginner? Abhe asks. So what is the feeling of breathlessness? Is it running out of air? I would say beginners tend to run out of air when they take breaths to play French horn. You don't really get the sense of breathlessness because when you play horn, you'll expand your lungs ideally to almost completely full, to like 100%. So what that actually looks like is that's like completely full. That's 100%. That's like uncomfortably full, your lungs. But essentially, when you're playing at your best, you're playing in the top 2/3 of your air lung capacity. So before you get to the very end of your airstream, and beginners tend to play in the bottom third of their airstream, and you don't sound very good in that. So maybe beginners do, but it's easily solved by taking bigger breaths and being mindful about that. You tried flute, but you couldn't sustain much on one note. Yeah, I tried playing flute, and I once my friends, and I couldn't really play either. I was pretty bad. I couldn't even make a sound on piccolo. Yeah, it's not. I guess it's not compatible. Now We Are Free by Hans Zimmer. Gandalf, you're back. I remember you had me play this a while ago, and I've already forgotten the tune. Thank you. Thank you, though. I did write a sort of soundtrack sounding thing. If you go on my shorts, I posted it last night. Check it out and let me know what you think. So let's see, articulation's feeling pretty good. I kind of want my sound to be a little brighter and for there to be more air in each tone. So I might do some breath attack exercises. with a really bright sound. So what would a good example of something like that be? I'll do some huffed scales. Welcome, Susanna. I'm trying to play with a brighter sound and breath attacking, not using my tongue as an exercise to warm up here. So. What do you mean, Gandalf? What is that? Oh, you play trumpet? Yeah. Do you trumpet players do breath attacks? Oh, welcome. Oh, you're from Spain. Nice. Great country. Do you play an instrument? Well, what do you play? Also, hello from LA. Ooh, tricky. Tricky. These breath attacks get a lot harder as the higher in the register you go. Now, can I play a slurred version with consistent support? My teacher always told me there's two kinds of support. There's this like consistent one that should be going through every note that you play, and then the other kind of support you can use to kind of kick each articulation out. Guitar, flute, and piano. Nice. That's really cool. I wish I played something like guitar or flute as well. I like how you can play multiple notes all at once. Like, harmony is so awesome. Yeah, if I ever want to play harmony, I have to have a bunch of friends or play an orchestra or record myself a bunch of times over and over, like I just did for a short I posted last night. If you're interested in what 3 French horns sound like playing at once, feel free to check that out. So here's the consistent support version. And then the last thing is to keep the support going even on the descent. Thanks, Susanna. Yeah. I'm 24 minutes into my 30-minute warm-up here. I'm just trying to set myself up for a quick warm-up before I get sushi for lunch. Yeah, so let's see. Oh, yeah, also randomly, I don't know if any other brass players can, like, corroborate this experience, but whenever I have, like, salty foods, like, really salty foods, like soy sauce, my high register just disappears. It becomes, like, really terrible. It might be a fun experiment today, because I'm for sure putting soy sauce on my sushi. But to see what it's going to be like to my high register because it feels like a good playing day today. I'm able to play high and with a pretty clear sound, but that won't be for long. Okay, that is way higher than I need to be playing. So, done with that nonsense. Let's do some fun scale exercises. I wonder if I can do this one. I feel like this one's gonna give me trouble. What hour is it there? Oh, it's almost noon. I like eating early. All right, let's see how long it takes me to do this scale exercise. What the question is what octave to do it in. I'll make my starting note G. I forgot the exercise. Wait, one sec. That's the exercise. Okay, I remember it now. Whoa. Much quicker than I thought. Yeah, some of those keys are definitely harder than others to play in. I think D flat gave me a lot of trouble. But once I got to C, I was able to do it like way faster. Also, F sharp was tricky. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's pretty late in Spain. Yeah, what else needs to go into a good warm-up? I mean, generally you want to plant the seeds to practice the things that are going to be practiced for the day, and almost every day has a little bit of Mozart in it. So I'm going to do a scale exercise. It's 43 degrees. I'm going to believe that that's Celsius, and that's crazy hot. So that's probably like over 100 in Fahrenheit. Yeah, I remember when I was in Seville, traveling a few years ago, I went out at the coolest time of the day, at like almost midnight, and it was like high 90s or probably like around, high 30s still. Crazy. I was just going to practice something with a beautiful bright sound, and I don't remember what it is. Mozart. So here's my final go-to scale exercise. Let's see how I do as well in timing it. So this scale exercise, enjoy it. It will be my last. So the goal of this, it's like a scale exercise that goes up by steps. And it just keeps going up by step like that. Hey, Sumil, welcome. It's good to see you again. I'm actually just finishing up. I'm doing a quick 30-minute warm-up, and I'm at 30 minutes right here. So I'm just timing and seeing how long all my exercises take me. So I'm gonna see how I can do this. How long it takes me to do my last exercise, which is gonna set me up well to practice Mozart later. So let's see. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, 26. Yeah, sorry, Sumil. Well, thanks for tuning in, everyone. This is, again, a short, quick warm-up today. This is how I do my 30-minute warm-up, kind of all over the place, disaster. But it was pretty fun. I feel like I'm pretty warmed up. There may be a couple things that I could do better for later on in the day. I'll have to maybe do a little bit more articulation stuff, repeated articulation. And like, yeah, a little more quality. This was a bit like rushed with the timer here. Well, no timer for the next practice session today, but take care, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.